could not believe that they weren't in the progress of working a development plan, and he even offered to send a special workforce up from London to kick them into shape to start getting a local plan out there. And I've made it clear to the Chief Executive and the Council they should take up that offer and start emerging a plan, because if a plan is starting to emerge, protections come in. However, if that's not going to happen, we have got, I think we've got two elements here as well. The uniqueness about this plan from Thornhill Estates is that we know the person who's behind it, Edmund Thornhill. Now, all these development plans and applications are going in all over my area. Golker, Meltham, Honley, where I live, Netherthong, Upper Thong. Some of them are being rejected. On proper planning grounds, Simon, you're absolutely right, for highways. So St Mary's in Netherthong was rejected, 36 homes, because the roads are not good enough. So a proper planning reason, and that was rejected. That was a poll site. So we've got to make proper planning reasons why we want this rejected. So it's about being unsustainable, it's about the infrastructure, it's about the roads, it's about not having enough schools for all the children that would come here as well. But the good point is, we've got an individual, Edmund Thornhill. So as well as writing to me, please write to me, but I'm with you already, but please do write to me. Write to your councillors, and we've got two here tonight on the planning committee. Moen Sokol here is on the planning committee. So Moen is listening. He's not actually one of your ward councillors, but he lives in the ward. So Moen, you're going to listen really strongly to this, aren't you? Yeah. He can't actually pass comment on an application, but Moen, you're going to listen to everyone really strongly, aren't you? And we've also got Councillor Mark Hemingway as well, who is one of your ward councillors. He's on planning as well. So please talk to both of them tonight and let them know what you think. I think we, though, should be writing to Edmund Thornhill. I actually met him three years ago, and I suddenly realised why he wanted to meet me. It was with some people from the council. He wanted to show me these plans. He emailed me a month ago and said, "Oh, do you want to meet up again, Jason?" And I said, "No, I know what you're after. I'm not meeting you. I'm totally against it." So it was a bit frosty when I saw him at the consultation up at Cedar Court last week. So I've been absolutely clear-cut with him that I'm totally and absolutely against it. So I'm actually going to be badgering him, because the difference with this plan with other ones, they're faceless housing companies, the other ones, Jones Home, Wilson Homes. We've actually got Edmund Thornhill here. So one of the ways this can stop is for the application to be withdrawn by Edmund Thornhill. So I'm going to go down that angle. The other way is for it to be rejected at some stage, whether it's by the planning committee, and we have 2 of the 15 councillors here, or at some various stage before or after the application. But some of these applications in other parts of our area have been rejected on sound planning reasons. And Simon, I loved hearing all about car clubs and growing fruit and vegetables. I've got friends who have chickens in Meltham, they bring me eggs every evening. But unfortunately, they're not sound planning reasons. We need to stick to the facts. We need to give these councillors the genuine planning reasons, you're absolutely right, infrastructure, to reject this plan and for it to be legal and watertight.
Drainage there and flooding.
Absolutely, drainage and flooding. It was the... no problem. It's the parliamentary recess now. We broke up in Parliament yesterday. I had the opportunity to speak in Parliament yesterday. You can speak on any topic that you want, members of Parliament. The topic I chose was planning. I mentioned this meeting and the battle to save Grimescar Valley. I'll put the whole of my speech on my website, jasonmccartney.com, tomorrow. And I talked about the various things that are happening in our area, because I live in Honley. There's a brownfield site at Thurston Mills. It's got planning permission. It's cleared 36 homes. The dye works on the outskirts of Meltham. Planning permission, 78 homes. I want there to be incentives from the government, like no VAT on building and brownfield sites, and let's be more creative about things. Huddersfield University are investing millions of pounds in this new university student accommodation, which looks nice and it's fantastic. That is going to free up loads of properties that are former student accommodation. So let's bring them back into use for families as well. And they're sustainable because they're near the centre. They won't need 2 cars. They can use the buses. They can walk into town. We also have 6,000 empty properties in Kirklees as well. And the government has already incentivised the council and allowed them to start charging 150% of council tax on empty properties, so that the owners, rather than leaving them empty, will want to bring them back into use and actually either rent them out, do them up, or sell them. So there's lots of good things happening. We need to be more creative, we need to be smarter, because the easiest thing to do, and the thing that gives the companies like Edmund Thornhill's the biggest profit, is just to build on our beautiful countryside. It's being nibbled away. My family moved here because we love this countryside, and I will do everything I can with all of you and with John and Simon to win this battle. We must save Grimescar Valley. Thank you very much.
Excellent, thank you very much, Jason. I was never in the forces, so I'm sticking with the mic. But our man's there, he's pointing at you. We'll come back to these points before we finish, but we will come to the questions next. But there's also a chap who's got a video camera for us this evening. We'd be very keen to have some volunteers to actually talk to Dave and answer a couple of questions. So we've got some actual video evidence that we can put on our website of what people actually think. So if you